Yo, what is up, everybody? Back with another video. And in today's video, I will be playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I should say, and showing you some pyra and mithra combos. So I guess to get started with the pyra and mithra combos, and just I guess also generally how to play pyra and mithra. We have to go to game mode. We'll go to training, and yeah, I'll just show you some pyra and mithra combos. We're gonna go to Final Destination because this is my favorite map out of everything they've released. All the maps we have, or I should say, all the maps I have. I will be playing as Pythra. Sorry, I don't have that as default. We're just gonna click continue. Perfect. All right. So this is a Mewtwo. So as you can tell, Mithra is very, very quick. Very quick, very agile, little damage. Based off of first appearances, that is the character Mithra seems to be. Pyra is a slower, heavier hitting character that can kill at really early percents. I will be doing individual breakdowns of the characters, their individual moves, each of their combos, and then I will get into their gameplay as a whole and how you can play them, or how I like to play them. Mithra is a very fast character, low damage, a lot of moves. This is her individual character breakdown. Not great at edge guarding, but great at combos, getting up to those early percents. Her combos spin off of two moves, really. It's her down tilt. Yeah, really her combos spin off of her down tilt into up tilt, jump, side B. And then if you can hit it off stage jump, side B. As you can tell, they do have very bad recovery. Yeah, so those are what her combos spin off of. It's down tilt. The other thing her combos spin off of is her grab. She does not have the greatest grab, by the way. See, I go up. Then you pretty much just go up, and then you go side B, trying to get them off ledge. Then you can follow up with whatever. When we get to these mid percents, that's where that combo will become useful. Mid to high percents. As you can tell, you can recover fairly easy with Mithra. Yeah, so down tilt or grab are her main combo starters. Speaking of her down tilt, as you can tell, has this range. Very interesting. It isn't the best range. Her grab, let me start here. Here. So most people think the grab should work from here. It does. Then you have the grab into the other things, which is, whatever you want to do. And then we have her jab. Her jab's pretty solid. Then we have her just, her smash attacks. Down smash, up smash, pretty solid. And then her side smashes are pretty solid options. We have her dash attack, which I like. Can start some pretty good combos. Knock your opponent off ledge. Then we have her nair, which is insane, because on this last frame, her falling hitbox. See, I couldn't recover there. I went too low. But on her last frame with her nair, it has a big circle. So when she's falling like that, as soon as it's done, it has that big frame. Here, I gotta knock him over there. Jump. Here we go. See? It's crazy. You can combo off into so many things, and at high percents, you can get killed. Yeah. The next thing I would like to talk about is her special attacks. You do have your neutral special, which is her lightning buster, up there at the tip of the sword. So around, let's see here. When charging, it does have that hitbox. You can just tap it at mid to high percents. There is a true combo there. Let me grab him, throw him back into center. See? That wasn't a combo there, but here we go. So grab him, up throw him. See? And I knocked him down. Probably could have, well, I can't even. Probably could have done, that is an option for getting back, actually. Okay, here we go. So I probably could have gone like that or tried to get a short hop, but obviously I didn't. But that's okay. Yeah. Next one I want to talk about is her side B. As you can tell, it looks like she's flying all over the screen, but actually her starting hitbox, so this hitbox here, is actually just moving all along there like she's running. Well, there's just a big hurt box, and obviously I can't recover from that. But yeah, it's just a big hurt box, actually. And as you can tell, after you've used Chroma Dust, you just start falling. And you can't really do anything. See? It is actually the same thing with her side B. You can't air dodge or anything. That is something else to mention. She has the longest air dodge in the game. So as you can tell, I couldn't get it there because I decided to pull a silly. But here we go. I can go off stage. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. I need to go up. Oops. That is a good way to recover, though. Unless your opponent has projectiles, which this Mewtwo would, so it's not the way I would prefer to recover. And whoever you're better with is a factor, I guess, that plays in a little bit, but not a big factor. Next thing I want to talk about is her down special, which is her primary gimmick, which is, as you can tell, the switch from Mithra to Pyra, or Pyra to Mithra. It is the same for both of them. As you can tell, Mithra is way faster than Pyra, and actually very comparable to Sheik in her speed, but as you can tell, I probably should have just gone for a side B or something there. But yeah, you can have some pretty... As you can tell, that just, it killed. Yeah, that's pretty much all, though, to talk about with Mithra. You can go this, like a jab throw combo type deal. If they are down like that and they aren't getting back up, or they whiffed, doing this is a solid move. Other than that, you don't really want to do that. And as you can tell, if you don't have both of your jumps as them, you're pretty much not going to recover. Like, see, if I had both of my jumps there, see, and that's something else to know. See, you don't have to fire the dust, but see, there I did because it was a little too low. Yeah, that happens. And then here's something: if you hold B, it does Chroma Dust. If you just tap B, it's that sniper shot. But again, holding B is for that dust, more coverage type deal. Yeah, let's get into Pyra. Pyra is the main killing power of this character. Let's see. Her combos are typically at the higher percents. I will get this Mewtwo up to 50% damage. Most of you pretty much want to bring her out later, but like this and that. Typically that'll kill around 100. That's that, but her grab, fairly solid grab. Very good for comboing. If you go grab to down, grab into down throw into back air or forward air. Depends on what you like. But as you can tell, if I go, oops, this is tilting. If I go, hold on, here we go. If I go grab to down into forward air, if I could ever hit it, down air into forward air, that killed at that percent, but I couldn't recover there because I was silly. As you can tell, grab, down air, forward air. Yeah. Pretty solid combo. Let's go up there and then get a pretty much fully charged Flaming Nova. I don't know what percentage actually this kills around. So if your opponent is at 50 or around 50-ish, directly at ledge, let's say 50 or above, and you go up there into a Flame Nova, that is a death at ledge if they cannot, if they don't DI. And also like Mithra, she can't recover if she really doesn't have both of her gems. Yeah. Yeah. You can tell she's a lot slower in Mithra and pretty much everything. But what she makes up for in speed, or what she lacks in speed, she gains in power. Yeah, so I've pretty much gone through that. Let's get into her jab. She's that's her dash attack. Her jab, though, very solid, especially when you can hit it. And then, do things like that. Yeah. That's pretty much her jab, though. Not much range. Then as soon as, your opponent goes away like that, you kind of just have to, combo off other things. Dang, gonna recover there. I didn't think I was either. But yeah. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna get into Pyra's special attacks actually now. So look at this. See, so this is all though through tilts. She has her down tilt, up tilt, and side tilt. Besides her grab at mid percents, her down tilt, up tilt combo, just down tilt, up tilt, up tilt. So let's see, down tilt, up tilt, up tilt. So bam, 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 bam. That can kill them if they can't DI away. Very solid combo. And as you can tell, this kind of just hit him back here, and then even if he lands like that, and see even that flame like that can do that. Let's get into her specials. First, she has her neutral special, which is the Flaming Ring. She has a hitbox that pretty much just surrounds her. Like Mithra's, it is a chargeable one. Unlike Mithra, right there, as soon as you release it, you have super armor. So you just tank every hit, which is insane. I learned that by going to other settings and invincibility. So you have invincibility in there. See where she turns blue? She briefly turns blue like that because she has that one frame of invincibility, which is kind of crazy. Pyra does not have invincibility at all in this move, so she can be hit if somebody goes above and hits her down. That would knock her out of the move. And as you can tell, if I was facing her right there, I might have been able to grab her. And people don't think Pyra has the best of movement, but if you have platforms, she actually can have really good movement. Not as happy as Mithra is. Like, there's a platform here. I could easily just hop bam bam. See, like, how I just went. See that? If you can get... See how I just... Yeah. This is a very strong attack. It does about... Let's see. The whole thing, she went from 50 to 82. That's a decent bit of damage. So, yeah. Yeah, this is her side special. It is this flaming sword. Great for edge guarding, I will say. You get your opponent off stage without killing them. Let's see. I will do a basic combo to get them off stage. One of my favorite get out of my house combos. Get my sword back. Try to rush up. Slash them. And then grab, throw, get out of my house. Of course, he teleports through that. Okay, go there. I didn't get a get out of my house combo there. Here we go. That's a get out of my house. You can just have this sword guard, and it's really hard for them to get back unless they have like a teleportation thing like Mewtwo does. Which it's really easy for you to actually edge guard that. And as you can tell, this down tilt, by the way, this is a get up option here. They're standing like right here, trying to guard ledge, which this is like typically the right spot to guard ledge at. Either this, or if your character can, sitting further back. Pyra can actually punish them for guarding ledge by jumping. Okay, come on, sit there. By jumping and hitting down. Yeah. Of course it's out of focus now. That sucks. Here we go. This, by the way, is her Nair. Like Mithra's. Kind of jacked. It does about 12 damage. See? I did manage to catch ledge there. That is a combo that's really fun if you can pull it off. Nair them. Off stage. That is also something, if you can get them as a tip of that move, it is pretty much guaranteed kill. Yeah. So that is her side beat. A great actual ledge guarding option, if I can ever actually show you. Here we go. See, so okay, we're just not close enough there. Mewtwo move. If you're standing about here on any stage, if you're standing about there on any stage, like roughly there, would be a little farther, a little back. You can kind of position it how you want, depending on that character's recovery. If they tend to go high and go over the move, positioning yourself back and then using shield, and a shield release also does auto cancel that. So like this. Okay, that should have released it sooner, but it's okay. But yeah, if you like do this and you F up, then you can do that. And poof, everything's back to normal. And I almost got that down till actually spiked. This, by the way, this is a great like recovery killing option. If your opponent has to like recover low, and they're not a character who can freaking teleport like Mewtwo, because that's a great like 2-frame type option if you can get it, because typically that'll saw you in midair and whatnot. Yeah, it's actually a great option for a lot of things that I think people don't expect. The last move we haven't gone over is her Prominence Revolt. We really like Prominence Revolt. Does a heavy ton of damage, and as you can tell, easy like 2-frame, and then it traps him in the air like that, letting you get off something like Flame Nova fairly easily. And of course I use both my jumps there. That's something else you want to do. As these characters, if you're jumping off stage, try to save a jump. And if you grab ledge, don't jump back off stage unless you're really comfortable with doing it. This is something to note about Mithra, or Pyra, I should say. And if her thing hits a wall, like, watch this. I don't know if I can get the recover on it, but... Here, let me grab Mewtwo real quick. Toss him back at the center. Here we go. Let me just fall off real quick. As you can tell, it just comes back to me. So this is not so great for Pyra, but if your opponent then also grabs ledge and you somehow fly off, then you can throw, you can throw the sword, it'll come back to you, and then if you do it right, you should also be able to Prominence Revolt. Back onto the stage, and of course I don't do that right. Cool. Dang it, bro. I'm really bad today. There we go. Okay. So then if you get, like, flung off, and you can do that. Oh, okay. No, bad Pyra. There we go. Okay. So if you can go here, and then, okay, let's see. So let's say I get knocked for a loop, and I throw that. Okay. So I get knocked for a loop, right? And I throw. So I get knocked for a loop, right? Wow. Knocked for a loop. I throw that, and I can Promise Revolt back up. It's a really hard combo to pull off. I'm struggling today, as you can tell, to even just get off stage. This is actually a great recovery option. If I'm standing at ledge, and let's say Mewtwo's edge guarding me, which I don't think Mewtwo's best edge guarder in the world. Let's say Mewtwo, though, is the one edge guarding me. And of course I die again. This video is getting really long, so I don't think I'll be doing any gameplay matches. If you want to see gameplay matches of Pyra and Mithra, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will release a gameplay video. Oops. And of course I can't recover there. There is no also frame canceling that. Like, as you can tell. But if you get flung really high, this is a really good option to get down. Get back down. I've been flung like really high, like far off stage. Like my character like just goes off stage. Out of the two of them, Pyra goes probably the highest with 2 jumps. With 1 jump, it's probably going to be Mithra. Well, I should say that in the specials. So let's see. So pretty much expanded the screen a lot.
Night, brother.
Good night. See you in the morning. Actually, Mithra goes farther. Mithra has the most vertical length of the two of them with 2 jumps. Throw him back into the center, and then we're going to go like this. Of course I do. As you can tell. Oops. That is a great... Okay, I did get that spike there, but I couldn't recover. That is a great spike to do, though. So, like, let's see. I didn't time that right. Wow. I'm timing it right to get through Mewtwo. Here we go. Also note, Pyra can't switch while her sword's gone. Pyra can't do anything while her sword's gone. Not even really grab. Wow, I cannot hit down today. And when I do get it, it's either a side special or not close enough. Wow. So as you can tell, though, that move on its own doesn't do a lot. It's Mithra's jumps that get Mithra the farthest, like farther than Pyra, based off of vertical momentum alone. Barely gets to that tip. Also barely gets to the tip. So it turns out they have almost the same. It's just with the vertical jumps, I think it's just... Yeah, with the vertical jumps, Yeah. Mithra just gets slightly farther. I'm gonna try to run off and show you. Okay, it did let me. For some reason, I didn't have my other jump though. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why I don't get my other jump there. But as you can tell, recoveries for days. From the side, typically actually from here. You want to go there, but that's really when you're recovering either high or no. Typically when you're recovering high, you want to use that. Of course, I didn't get it there though. But actually, typically when you're recovering high, you don't want to use that or this. Let's say I'm flung really far out here. Hooray, I can get back. Or if I'm high, I could do that, or I could just drop down and then use, wow. If I'm really high up there, I can just do that because there is a way to get invincibility all the way through. As you can tell, just because you waste it up here does not mean you cannot recover. Meaning if your opponent shoots you really high and you wait and your opponent forces you to waste it here and you don't actually land on ledge, you can still recover. It is still possible. If you're at mid, you float on edge. If you're low and you have a jump, which you hopefully would have saved, you can use that. Things like that. Yeah, that is kind of their gameplay separate. I've gone over pretty much all their moves, their nairs. I didn't go over their tilt attacks. I didn't think that was necessary. Here we go. So he's gonna fall. Now I'm gonna be Mithra, and I'm gonna have him actually act like a level 9 CPU. So he'll be acting like a level 9 CPU. So I can kind of just show you their game plan. I forgot to mention one move that Mithra has, but that I would have to have him attack for. Also, when coming back down to ground, something else I forgot to mention that you could do. Mithra, by the way, is a fast faller. Is try to use your nair falling back down. As you can tell, who has the most damage right here? And as you can tell, I saw him charging. I punished it. See? You got that there? I'm going to try to get it for you guys. Okay, it was that. Where Mithra said, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. It was the foresight. Yeah, and as you can tell, if I had not... I hadn't had switched to Mithra, I would have just promised revolt for the victory. Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to get that off for you guys, too. So here we go. So we're going to turn my damage to none and his to none, and then we're going to see who knocks the other one out first. He might get me first, but no. Oh, you know, he committed, and he was running. I will nair. Mithra has a huge nair. And it's stupid, too, because people think just because she hits the ground... Oh, didn't get the grab there, but as you can tell, I'm here actively in disadvantage. See how I took a little damage there? And then I see him doing that, so I punish it with that. See, and then I just let him hit me back onto stage. That's another thing. If your opponent's going to hit you while you're off stage going to die, just let him. This is a great option. This is a great option for landing. If you get thrown really high up, another great option is prominence revolt. And as you know, I won there. This video is already 30 minutes long. I'm not going to make it any longer. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch y'all in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this guide. Again, if you want to see more Pyra and Mithra gameplay, just let me know down in the comments. Yeah. Hope to catch you guys later. Peace.